All right, all right. We are live. We are live. We got the puppets assembled. It is I, Gator the Goblin, and for my crash out buddy, the collision sensation Punk Waddle's here too. What's going
Yeah,
on, Punk?
yeah, yeah.
All right. So,
Crash
y-
Waddle. Yeah.
yeah, the crash test dummy Waddle. Um, so you just want to freaking jump right into So the catch up news about the reckless Ben you know thingy thing
Yeah. Yeah.
is uh well let's just say this. Let's just say this. He has been kind of gagged. Um but the lawsuits are moving forward.
Yep. Yep.
So he actually his lawyers actually get a chance to speak in his behalf. So I hope he has got a lawyer. Um
I'm sure by now he does. He's probably got
yeah.
some legal representations. There's probably people who have
Well, there's
helped him find good legal representation.
the actual Justice Warrior, I forgot what's his name. He actually did a GoFundMe to set up a escrow for his legal
Yeah.
defense,
Yeah.
for civil and criminal legal defenses. So, so that's good. He's gonna get he's getting representation. Um, so
Yeah.
we got that. Um,
Um. Yeah. And he put out a video basically saying that because of the current lawsuit and all that, he doesn't want to defy the court's order, and so he's making sure he's being very very meticulous on what he doesn't say because he doesn't want to come back around. I think probably because of how corrupt things have gotten, right?
yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
he can't talk about it, but I've also seen a few other people talk about it because they aren't in the lawsuit and they can talk about it, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've seen
100%.
I saw a
Like
video of some people going to the city council and being like, yeah, so the issue is now all the taxpayer dollars that you were trying to save or whatever cut corners because all this has come to light and all the things that the police have done and all the things they didn't want to serve papers. Now we're in a lawsuit that involves the police department and the town, and all these taxpayer dollars are going to
yeah.
now be for
Yeah,
this law.
the police aren't gonna pay a freaking dime, even though they should be. They actually
Right.
should be. That's probably why he was making his case to the city council. Is
Yep.
like, hey, um, yeah, I don't want taxes to be raised in this township because
Right.
of the police. I want you actually to defund the police,
Right.
and I just that's actual accountability because it's like, oh hey,
Yeah.
we have a bunch of officers that sometimes depending on the municipality, um
Yeah.
it can run up to like a couple millions of dollars, and just like you
I,
know for a big city that's nothing, but for a small town, whew,
mhm.
whew, you know what I mean.
I mean, I like that you mispronounced it, the municipality, as the messipatality, because that's what
It
they
is a
are.
mess. It
Yeah,
is
it's a very
100.
messipatality.
It is a
But
mess of a palatality.
you know, it's not a mess, Gator.
What?
Our chat.
Yeah. Well, that's a lie and a half, but that's okay. You are police. You can lie. All right.
Wait, 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 wait. I don't live in Utah.
Internet police. Internet
I'm a
police.
sheriff. I am a different jurisdiction.
Yes, yes, yes. Internet law enforcement.
Yeah.
Um. We got the hootie owl.
So,
Hootie owl. Yeah. What's up, y'all? He says, and the good, the great, the soon to be getting a Gator plushie in the mail. As soon as I go back to the post office. Uh,
nice.
Mr. Joseph Frost Ghost. What's up, JFG? What's going on, my guy? He says, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a clue on what you guys are talking about, lol. Oh, it's the Brixton minifigs case.
Yeah.
Um, Tatia, too long. I didn't study. Um, is that is that what it means? Never mind.
TLDR. Too long didn't read. TLDS.
I
Too long
don't
didn't
know. I
see.
didn't study this thing. Anyways,
Okay.
so there was a very big old person had a very big Lego Star Wars collection. I know, right? Why would you want to give it away? Sell it? Why not build it? But
Yeah.
I
If you build it,
digress. Some people are just like to collect things and then sell them
yeah.
because they're weird. Um,
Yeah.
so
So
so they ended up selling it to what was once a reputable source is Bricks and Minifigs, right? It was
on
a
consignment.
on consignment, right? And some shenanigans happened, and the store like just stole it, right? They
Yeah.
didn't want it. They didn't. They're like, yeah, these are we don't have your Legos. These are our Legos. We don't. You know, this whole bunch of like craziness happens. So we had a YouTuber go over and like try to do like an exposure thing, but there was like some corruption with the
Yeah.
CEO or the CAO or whatever it was, and like the Utah police and people are saying there's like a Mormon mafia bullshit going on. So
It
that's
just
pretty.
doesn't look good when all the people involved, all the different parties involved, seem to have their own interests at mind,
Yeah.
and really aren't happy that there's being light shown on all of the issues, and it's going to be one of those things that's going to go down in documentaries, and there's going to be a movie or something, once he has the ability to sell the rights to it, right after the legal case is over,
Oh
whatnot.
yeah. Yeah, 100%. Um, yeah, he does have part three already printed out
Yeah,
or edited, I should say. But
but
unfortunately, he there's a gag order that
yep,
it's a little unprecedented in this context, right?
right,
There's certain other contexts, but they did ex parte. So the other side, Ben's side, literally didn't wasn't able to say his side of the story
right.
because that's kind of what that meant.
Yeah, I guess we'll
But
hear about it in court. Yeah,
yeah, but he was served because he's technically it was in Mexico, so he had to be served in email because just because you flee the country doesn't mean you can get out of freaking the lawsuit. That's not how that
yeah,
works.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
on that note, yeah, that's pretty much where that is and where it will stay for I want to say like another like
Yeah,
4 months. We might get an update.
probably.
Or if Bricks and Minifigs has to settle because they're they file bankruptcy or something. Who knows?
Right.
I can totally understand that. Okay, so speaking of court and police and all that craziness,
Yeah, and the
um,
rest of you in chat are really cool too.
yeah, the people in chat are okay. Like Awesome One, he is just okay. Old Sid, even more so.
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus Felix, even less so. No, I'm joking. We love you, Marcus.
Wow.
I'm joking. We love him. Yeah. And did I get everyone? I think I did.
I know Padre Algon was made a
Oh
comment
yeah,
before we
he
started.
was he was he popped off a comment
It,
one of the first ones.
if you're lurking and drinking that let's just say holy water,
Pacing.
yeah, it's good to have you.
It's hot, especially where he lives. I think he lives in like Satan's asshole.
Wow.
Is that where he lives? There, Old Sid. Is that where does he live in? Never mind.
Why would a preacher live in the yeah in that location?
We're not gonna dox him though. Let's just say he lives in a spot that's a little warmer than
I mean, I don't think that's on Earth. I think that's a metaphysical place. Satan's anus.
it's like Uranus except for hotter. Anyways,
Don't compare my puppet hole to a spot on a banana.
no, Uranus is a planet, a very big, massive, gassy planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's 100. in New Hampshire, um, where we live in the Shire, right? No surprise. It is like 80. It's like in the 80s right now. Holy smokes! And it's muggy. And it is muggy.
I'll give you that. It's muggy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hot in Texas too, which I've been trying to segue into the next thing. So
Don't you
so
start talking about that milk. It's too hot for milk. Also, that meme was really good. Thank you.
well, if you freeze it and put sugar in it,
Sugar milk?
I like ice cream. Anyways,
Maybe.
um, uh, Card Millo Anthony. I'm not sure if we covered this a while back because this happened like, was it last year or was it?
I don't
I think it
remember if
was
we
last
really
year.
talked about it, but yeah, it's definitely well, it's
Like
escalated.
we knew about it. Like both of us knew
Yeah.
about it. I'm not sure if we covered it. Um, but here's the thing. Um, it was murder. I
Yeah.
100% knew it was gonna be murder. As soon as I read the story, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, this is murder. And then there was like a whole bunch of people like just throwing this freaking dumb kid
Yeah.
freaking money
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah, we
and I
could talk
guess
about it a little bit.
yeah. I mean I guarantee you they did use a lot of the money for the lawyers. They didn't use
I,
it all because holy smokes they got a lot of
yeah.
money.
I heard that somebody else might have used some of it for other things.
Yeah,
Rumor
yeah,
has it.
it's a little it's unscrupulous means.
Yeah.
It's hard to verify these things because
Well, it's not like that one YouTuber that had that GoFundMe and a
plus I
lawsuit
have
and
hands.
did not file on time, and now there's a lot of people wondering what how many burgers she ate with that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who died? It was a oh shoot. Austin Metcalf was what was the poor college or not college
High school, right?
high school
It
football
was in
player.
Dallas, DFW, Dallas area, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was in the Dallas area. It was
North
a
Texas ish.
football track star. Oh, I don't know if he was a track star, but he was a football star. And this was during track season, right? So
Yeah.
it's like track football is in the fall, and then track is for those who don't play baseball but still want to do a spring sport, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, or lacrosse. They don't do lacrosse in. I don't know if they do lacrosse in Texas as much.
I
I know.
think they might. I was
I
always
assume
the
they do.
sport ball.
I know it's pretty big on the East Coast. I'm not sure so sir on Texas. Texas is all about that football. Um,
Yeah.
but um, so um, the kid was sitting under a tent that didn't belong to them,
Oh,
and they're like, "Hey, you got to move," and they're like, "Oh, make me move," and he's just
yeah.
like,
Touch me and find out. Yeah.
"Yeah, yeah," like the middle school freaking drama fights. Even though it was high school, it's still like middle school like
Well,
drama fight things. You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah. I've been on YouTube. Even if you're out of graduated high school, you still act like a
Yeah,
junior higher.
exactly. And they're like, I know you don't have anything in your bag, he's bluffing or whatever. And little did he know he actually did have something in his bag. Um, and
Yeah.
that's one of the things about proper usage deployment of a knife is don't show the knife until you are ready to um, use it. But
So that's that.
that's not the moral you should
I feel
like.
like that's
Yeah,
not quite the takeaway we're
I
trying to
mean
go with.
that's the proper way to use it if you're intending to kill someone. Which
Again, I don't think that's what we support here on this channel on the
we
show.
don't, and we don't support it. But
All
if
right.
it's
Let's.
like that's why people hide the knives. You play hide the knife, and then you
I
jab
still
them in
think
it.
we should talk about other issues regarding the case.
I'm just saying this was the most important part of the case was the freaking knife, being hidden and then being,
I mean,
the
it is
stabbing.
important to the case, but I don't think we need to teach morals about knife safety and carrying right now.
Oh no, no, this is no. I'm teaching knife unsafetyness, right? pro- proper murder techniques is
I do
let's
not
just say
support this conversation.
I do not either. I do not either. But hey, at least he doesn't have to learn something when he goes to jail and he's got his shank.
Um, I think there's a lot of things he's gonna learn when he goes to jail.
Yeah, like how to polish a knob. Oh, sorry.
It's
How
not. It's well. The thing is, right. The thing is, um, the whole thing is kind of terrible, right? You have a kid who, I guess, what they've said is he wasn't allowed to participate because something he did at school, but he was able to dress out. So
oh
he's he was at the meet and he was dressed out, but then he wanted to go to somebody else's tent because allegedly there was some girl that he knew, but he's like hanging around stirring up trouble, right? So he he was already causing some issues before he even got to the meet. He probably, as an adolescent teen who hasn't fully developed, is
yeah
took his angst out somewhere. He was frustrated. He wanted to go do something, and then things escalated stupidly and quickly because I don't know why, because it doesn't make sense to me. And now, well, now he gets to go. What is it? 17 years at least.
um I'm pretty sure it was 30. It was like 35 years of thirty
Yeah,
four
35
years.
years, and he wouldn't be able to even option parole until halfway through. So 17 years is the first time he could even possibly go for parole. And yeah,
Yeah. I do see this kid still acting a fool in jail.
I
Um,
don't know. I also, well, maybe, but okay. So if you go to a rich school and you think that you can get away with that crap, right? And you think that you have
well,
like
he had a 2.4 what GPA did say is like
I don't know,
2.8
right?
or
But
something like that. I'm like that's
was it
not.
private school or public school?
I think it was. That doesn't really matter. It was.
I mean, it doesn't, but at the same time, there's here's the thing. I know I'll probably get in trouble, but I'm quarter white. But like when you talk about privilege, right, and you talk about arrogance, and you talk about entitlement, and right, it's not it doesn't matter if you're quarter white or three quarters black, right? It doesn't matter, because when you're that arrogant and young and brazen and you think you're indestructible, right? That's the
Yeah, that's
thing.
true.
I don't think this kid understands. I mean, you think he's starting to understand the gravity, consequences, the weight of life. But when he walked into that tent, when he didn't do good in school, when he wasn't able to participate but was able to show up and dress out, like I don't think
Yeah,
he understood those were consequences for his actions. I think he thought that he could just keep getting away with stuff, obviously,
yeah, no,
and
yeah, 100%.
yeah,
No, I agree. I agree. Um, so yes, the verdict came out pretty fast. It was like 3 hours. Honestly,
yeah,
I think they were just stalling so they can get free lunch. Because
maybe.
it was only 3 hours, and they're like, okay, all right, does everyone agree this happened? And yeah, so everyone was like, yeah. Um,
I'm sure they also were just sitting there reeling about the whole thing and talking about. I mean, you got to do diligence. You got to sit there and talk it out for a minute.
yeah, and they
Uh,
got to see the actual like unredacted freaking videos and all that stuff. So,
wow.
yeesh.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't even seen it, but I read the story, so I was just like, yeah, but
Hmm.
and then all
Hmm.
the witness testimony and everyone, like, the whole like, honestly, the he should have pleaded out, but
Well,
I'm not sure. I'm
I
not even sure they gave him that option because it's just like, yeah, no, you're getting
well
it.
I think he was going with self defense, but I don't think he. From what I understand, he didn't even take the stand to give his side. So if you're pleading self defense and you
Here's
don't,
the
you're not even. if you don't have, if your lawyers tell you whatever, and you're not going to get cross-examined, if they're not going to
Yeah.
dissect your testimony, then other than saying it was self-defense and then just letting it rest on that, that doesn't, you're not giving them much to work with other than what other people say, right?
Yeah.
I
There
mean,
actually might have been prior behavior and stuff like that.
right.
That you know, let's just say like if your defense is like, oh, this kid is a good church boy, he do nothing wrong, and all that stuff. um I think the prosecutor is just gonna pick them apart with all the dumb things that a kid, a middle school kid. um I don't think they would reach back further than that, but like, you
Yeah,
know
I mean, I don't know, because it's sad because I don't know. I'm not going to get into it, but there's been cases of teens and college kids that because of their their good standing and potential in the community means that they shouldn't suffer consequences now, which is also dumb. I believe people
yeah,
should suffer the consequences of their actions because, right, and maybe not as severe in some things, but right, this
yep.
this was, like I said, this is pretty big. This is murder, right?
Oh yeah. That was big. And now the story, yeah, the freaking dummy's going to jail, and he's gonna go to jail for a long time. Good riddance, I say. But a lot of people are going freaking nutso on this. A lot of people are like, no way, he guilty. Nah, us black people need to be able to defend ourselves. Blah 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 blah. And then in the same breath, they're like, why don't they have a black person on the stand? And I'm like, you just spent 2 minutes explaining why. You know,
Huh?
so like they show off all their biases. Like, ain't no way. Like,
Mm.
black people need to be able to defend themselves, and then like, why ain't they no black people on the witness, on the, not the witness stand, the jury, on the jury.
Yeah, yeah.
But it wasn't all white. I think there were like Hispanics nations maybe on the jury too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the
I
whole
didn't
makeup.
look into that.
But I heard it was like, I heard it was kind of mixed race, except for an exclusion of one race, for obvious reasons. When you look outside in the courthouse, and
Yeah.
a lot of people are just like straight up, you know, and the smartest woman of all time, Cardi B, yeah. Oh my goodness, she made some freaking doozies of statement. Um, and there's a couple other people making doozies of statements, and just like, I'm like, wow, you didn't actually follow the story. You just read the headline,
Is
and
anybody feeling that moment like when Michael Myers, yeah, eh, and who am I talking about? The
OJ.
no, shush, hold on. Who's the comedian? Mike, and Dana Carvey, the so I dated an axe murderer.
Oh, no, I'm not sure about that one.
Somebody help me in the chat. I'm having a brain fart.
It's
Shrek?
true. Oh, oh shoot, Austin Powers.
Mike Myers.
Yeah, Mike Myers. Yeah, Mike
I
Myers.
said Michael. That's why I was confused. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Mike
Mike
Myers. So
Myers.
like, remember that time that he was
Wayne's World.
hosting SNL and Kanye was there, and Kanye was like, "And George Bush hates black people," and he was just like,
And George Bush doesn't care about
uh,
black people.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And Mike Myers was just like,
I liked it when they panned over it. Was it Chris Tucker? Chris Tucker was just like,
yeah, and everybody was just like, that what? And so I'm kind of feeling that way right now.
I don't think it was, that was not, this was it was like a go like a fundraising TV stream for the Katrina victims.
Don't you redact what I said. Oh, it's Kanye. Thank you. Thank you.
It was Kanye. Yes, it was Kanye
What did I
West.
say?
I'm not sure. George Bush uh, famously hated broccoli. Well, that's probably why
Right.
he hates the youth of today. Everyone's got freaking broccoli head hair. It's the stupidest freaking haircut ever. What? I was just like, hey, I want a high fade but really long on top, and could you put it in the perm for me? I want to look like a dumbass.
Come on, the 70s were cool.
70s were okay, but they didn't have the broccoli head hair.
Right? They just had the fro.
Yeah, they just had the fro.
I mean, honestly, if I had to be like, if I had,
I mean, it did take them half a decade until the '80s to actually make it look really good. It was a long time styling it, but
right,
the
right. So, like I
the
was
rockers
saying,
in the '80s.
if I had a traumatic brain injury and or head injury, and I had to be like Joe Dirt, I would want either dreads or a fro like him if I had to change my hairstyle. That's all I want to say.
Cool. I'd go bald.
You are bald.
Goblin can tree. Come on, Punkwaddle.
You don't have to dream about your own reality.
I want to have
Unless
hair.
you're
I
a,
want to have lush. I want to have lush hair.
you just said you wanted to go bald.
Yeah,
You're right,
I want.
Alice. You're right. He needs a mullet.
I
Gator needs a mullet.
I would look good in a mullet.
Or a
I would
rat.
I would rock a mullet. I would rock one heck of a mullet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean something to make me look good. Something to make me look young. Something to
All right.
make me look
Agreed,
so
Alice.
young that people will question why I'm in a video game and why are people attracted to me in said video game.
Don't you want to be dateable in a video game?
100%. I want to be the dateable character in a video game.
Yeah. That would be weird, dateable puppet video game. I don't think we should do this. I don't think we should talk about this anymore. Also, I don't know if Salty is still here, but I saw your comments and it's good to see you. And yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
good to
lot
see
of,
you.
I feel like there's a, and I meme and all that. I think there's a lot of tolerance issues. I feel like the whole word of tolerance and intolerance has been kind of a thing for,
Oh yeah.
30, 40 plus years since people started using it, weaponizing that word, right?
Intolerable. God, it's freaking hot. Anyways, sorry. I
Do
am
you have air
freaking.
conditioning up in the north?
We do. I haven't put it in yet. I helped my grandparents put in their AC. I did.
So I'm sorry. How do you turn on your AC? You have to put it in.
Yeah, and then you take it out so the for the winter. It gets really really cold, and it's an older house. Anyways,
All right.
but it's one of those window fan units. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Why
makes
do you
more
have
sense.
like a central air?
No, no, no. When we have central air, you don't have a window unit. You have it. You have it integrated into the house.
Yeah. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
I've seen window units, but like where I come from, where I hail from,
Yeah.
swamp ass adjacent,
Yeah.
right?
Hey,
We go to
Gator,
the
what do you
thermostat.
peasants do? Huh? What do the poor people do?
I
Hmm?
didn't say poor. You're just up north, right? Here we need central AC. Otherwise, we would bake.
Cookies. Oh, weed. That was a weed reference. Gotcha. Anyways,
No,
um,
nope, not this time.
I'm
Do I
joking.
look like Jelly?
I'm
I mean,
joking.
coffee.
I'm joking. Only half baked. Um, so,
Correction.
what was I talking? Oh yeah, we were talking about the new game that Stellar Blade 2.
Oh yeah,
What was it? what was the title of the Stellar Blade 2 was something Rain, um
Yeah, Blood Rain.
Blood Rain. That's what.
You
Um,
know,
eh,
I thought of that like
do you like the
horrible
new
movie
character?
franchise, right? Blood Rain. That's a video game,
It
and
is
that's
a
a
video
whole
game and a
yeah.
movie series. Yeah,
Right. So I thought it honestly when I first heard that announcement, I just thought it was like, gonna be a collab. I didn't realize at first that
it
it was gonna be
possible.
a whole. Yeah.
No, but so the character, she looks young, but here's the
Yeah.
thing. Um, she doesn't look like she's prepubescent, and that's what everyone's like trying to like say. Like, oh,
Well,
she's a literal child. I'm like,
hold on. Let's back it up just a second because like I think I said talked about it a couple of weeks ago that there's just been this whole thing about if the animated character has a small frame or does if it doesn't have a big bloated or beach whale or gigantobazumbas, right, which they
yeah.
complain about the gigantobazumbas because it's too much fan service, but if it looks like a small frame or an athletic or it's like, oh,
I mean, yeah,
clearly
she's
you
eight.
like it,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, Asian woman, exactly. Like, have you seen a like Thai person or Hong Kong? I'm not talking about lady boys. That's weird. And I said it out loud. I apologize. But like,
and you brought it up.
just
Yep.
yeah, Vietnamese, all these like small frame people, all these right. And it's just
Yeah.
part of the human nature. But and it's funny because there's a bunch of people that love Asian stuff and are otakus, but like they still are filtering it through. Like if you are attracted or you are okay with
Oh, yeah,
a frame that is not um
some
150
people have
pounds of
weird
curves,
fetishes
right?
that can't. Yeah,
Right.
some people have weird fetishes that can't let go. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you have
That's
some
not what I
people.
said.
No, you don't. Um,
I,
did you
I
say
didn't
that?
say I do. No, what I'm saying is there seems to be this thing in entertainment that if it's like the thing about this first Stellar Blade is they were like, that's not a real woman, that's not real proportions, and so they basically showed that it was the guy's wife that was the model, and they showed how they mapped the body, and they showed her in the real person in the suit compared to that, and it's like it's a real person. So
Yeah.
now they're
It.
turning. Hold on, let me finish this.
Oh,
They're
go ahead. Go ahead.
turning point, and they're showing somebody of a different body style and a different frame, and they're like, no, that's terrible. It's like, do you not like the body type, or are you just mad that they're successful, or I don't understand.
Yeah,
Stop the Asian entertainment hate, right?
I do remember this, and they did match it up, and it was like god darn like 99% one for one on
Yep.
like the proportions and stuff like this. For the motion caption actress,
Yep.
had literally nearly the same bust to waist ratio. Just everything was you
Yeah.
know
Mm-hmm.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I agree, I agree. And um I still don't understand why people are just have like, it's a fictional character.
But
um
like, okay, in America, the short hair pixie cut thing was a huge thing, and that body type was,
it still
in
can
some
be.
circles still like say that body type is attractive and acceptable, but in video games and entertainment, it's not. You know, it's weird, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Weird,
yeah,
weird,
no,
weird, weird, weird.
yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, some people just they want to I guess grandstand on something, and if it's real people, like you literally have a foot to stand on, right? But if it's a fictional character, well, it's a nothing. It's a.
Well, I mean, as someone said in the chat, like there are, you know, Asian grandmas that are tiny, right, and small framed, right?
There are
Um,
Asian 30-year-olds who are tiny and small framed.
right, and so it's like to say that this body type means that it indicates all these horrible things because that body type exists is
Yep.
actually kind of terrible if you think about it, right?
No,
Like
yeah.
saying like George Bush doesn't care about orcs, right?
Well, he's from Texas, so he wouldn't. Um. Anyways, What?
Hmm.
Orcs
I
and
was doing a
Arabs are the
callback,
same thing.
right?
That was a good callback, though. I agree. I
Thank
appreciated
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. George Bush don't care about goblins.
Well, nobody does. I was talking about orcs.
Oh, fuck you! Damn it!
Ah! Yeah.
Dang it! Ah!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm just going. Anyways,
Yeah.
um,
All right.
but yeah, some people who will not like it, and just like Asmongold. Asmongold said some weird stuff about that character, and I'm like,
He's had some interesting clips here and there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like some people think that Asmongold's like a bounty of wisdom. I'm like, no, he's a little retard. Like, let's be honest. Like,
As
what's his main game to fame is being really good at WoW, and then watching the internet, and then having people watch him and him
so
commenting.
here's the thing. Asmongold, there are times that he has good points and good reflections, and there's
Oh
also
yeah,
times he has hot takes that are just kind of like really reactionary before he even knows what the whole thing is about, right? Somebody puts something in chat and he's like, oh, blah blah, and he blows it off, and then people take that clip, and then like a month later when he gets called out or actually sees what it is, sometimes he'll give it more thought. Um, and I'm not trying to defend the dude. I feel
okay.
like he's just constantly online, so he's something that people will use as a either a litmus test or they need something clipped to farm drama and engagement. Like I'm not saying he's got good or bad takes all the time. He's a mixed bag, but he's always online. Like kind of what Nux Taku used to be for a while, or was trying to be.
Yeah, no, I agree. Some people, they really do need to touch grass.
Yeah,
Um, and that's kind of happens to certain people who are like, hey, being online makes me a lot of money. I need to oh, Jedi Master's here. What's up, Jedi Master?
so,
um um that is, yes, Asmund. Yeah, he's got a lot of interesting takes from time to time. um
mm,
so yes, I mean, you could say that about 15 years ago, H3 and all those drama people. Now they're the new generation of the drama. That is
yeah,
true. That
yeah,
is true. um
yeah,
they used to laugh at the locals. Now they are the locals, because
yeah.
they literally made the internet their life, and they went insane and
I,
dissociated with real life, because they didn't actually experience real life. They've just been wake up,
I think I
post.
think I think we should change that. It used to be. You've heard it said. Hear me now. You've heard it said. You live long enough to see yourself become the village, the village idiot. You live long enough to see yourself become the villain. But I say to you, if you're on the internet terminally online long enough, you'll live long enough to see yourself become the lolcow.
You're literally staring into the void.
Yeah,
And
you
the
you become
void
what
is
you are, right?
staring back.
If it's food for thought, you are what you eat, right? Yeah, yeah. I think it was Thoreau who said, stimulus input. You kind of reflect what you put in, and you need to step away and reflect on things, and I think I
Yeah.
butchered that slightly, but yeah,
I mean, you were seeing that with some of the Hollywood reviewers, the Disney critics, and all those people.
yeah.
Like, they're kind of invested in Hollywood and Disney sucking. Um, that even if it's a half win, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. That you might spend millions of dollars, but you still could goof it up. Um, but if it was a decent-ish movie, there are some people who would be like, "Oh my god, it was the worst thing ever. I wanted my money back like yesterday. What the hell?" Stuff like that. And it's just, you know, it's
Yeah,
it's like, is this your real opinion, or were you literally just like, did you watch it, or did you just
I don't know.
script
There
it?
there are some people
You
that are
know?
really just really emotional and really just animated, right? Like you. Well, animated anyway. I don't know if you have emotions.
I mean,
Do goblins feel?
you trample on them anyway, so does it really matter?
Wow. Wow. Okay, goblins have feelings apparently.
We do. We get hurt. We get hurt in a little heart, especially if we don't watch our cholesterol. Yeah. Anyways, so what the heck were we talking about? Oh well, Punk Waddle, do you have a topic for us?
Um, I think I had one earlier, but I think we covered most of it. I don't know. I feel like the whole nobody cares about what the oranges are for because it's been 2.5, 3 months, right? Um, you
Oh
have
God,
the
I don't
people
even care.
who, well, no. Just let me say, like, then the people who are trolling that and the people who are commenting on that and getting clicks and reviews are now riding the fumes and coattails of those, reacting to something that other people are reacting. People are back to reacting to Asmongold, and people are back to reacting to the next big hot take, right? And are people going to change? Probably not. Are people who
Most
weren't
likely.
funny going to remain not funny, and then some people are going to go see that they really weren't that funny to begin with?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. Like, okay, here's my thing. Let me say this. There's a lot of people who say that Amy Schumer is a terrible comedian and she's not funny, and they're right. Right? I will say I will agree that I don't think
one
Amy
hundred
Schumer is
percent.
funny.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of people who try to troll, and not just female comedians on the internet, right? Other people, they kind of try to say things and try to read the room or say the things that they think people would react to. Instead,
Yeah.
react to, not laugh at. And
Of
you
course.
know, I feel
Laughter
like
and all that. Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are just as funny as Amy Schumer and think they're really hilarious comedians, except for um, they didn't get a show that failed on TBS. So
No, they had a show that failed on um literally Comedy Central, um, CBS. There's has been a lot of like late night, like the late night Jenny. You know, the who's the
yeah,
latest late night Jenny? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like when they
And
get the YouTuber or TikTok sensation that doesn't know how to appeal to a live, how to even perform in front of a live audience, right?
oh yeah, what is it what's her name? I guess she
Lily,
called her Lily Sang. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The super women, whatever. Like I was curious if she was actually decent at stand up. She sucks so bad.
I,
She,
I think.
her whole shtick is like imitating her mom and dad who are heavily Indian. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, that worked for
That works for white women.
well, no,
That's it.
Aziz Ansari, made that little show about, jack of
Aziz
all
is
trades or something, master of none.
Aziz sucks. Aziz isn't even funny. I'm sorry if you think he's funny, but he's not. I
I think you
just
just also made my point, right?
like he's a lot more funny than Leela Singh, but um and then there was that other lady who was she actually was sort of funny when the stand up, but then she got the late night talk show stuff and everything was scripted. You could tell she
Yeah,
didn't do her own writing
yeah,
because like her jokes were not she could not sell the jokes, right?
yeah.
And
I mean,
maybe that's why the Jimmys suck nowadays because let's be honest, the late night Jimmys all they do is like woke freaking BS stuff, and
yeah,
you could tell that they don't do their own writing either.
yeah. Or they say that off the cuff dumb stuff that isn't funny, that isn't what people want to hear, and then they get in trouble, right?
Don Rickles would Don Rickles wouldn't even do writing; he would just do it off the cuff. But who else
Current
was that?
comedians, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Are there current comedians? I mean,
Um,
yeah.
Let's see. There's the guy that does to Kill Tony. What's his name? Um, the gay guy. I do like Kill Tony. That's fun. That's funny stuff. Kill Tony. I do. I kind of want to see that live.
I guess the best thing to know who the current popular acceptable, you know, promoted by the corporation comedians are is, other than maybe Cat Williams, go back and see who was at the Kevin Hart roast, right? Those are the
I
big
do. I
names.
do like Cat Williams. I still think he's funny.
No, no,
Maybe
no,
not as relevant, but
no. I think. Whoa, you didn't hear me right. I said.
oh yeah,
I said publicly acceptable and corporately promoted. Cat Williams is hilarious,
Tony
but I don't.
Hinchcliffe. Yep, that's
I
right.
don't think there's a lot of people that um, like how biting he can be. Right?
Yeah.
He says what
Um.
he thinks and unapologetic. Right? What? Yeah.
Oh, what's that? The big white guy. What's his name? Shane Gillis. That guy's hilarious. I do like him sometimes.
Is he the one who did the beer commercial?
I feel like he's done a beer commercial once or twice.
Yeah.
He was on the show Tires and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yes. The Matt and Shane Secret Podcast. That one's that's funny. I do watch that every once in a while. Sometimes when I'm going on a drive to work, I'll just plop that in. But
Okay.
we got that, and if I don't have any of the council to catch up on.
Yeah.
Like
I mean.
like the hump days and whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyways, any
I,
closing arguments from the defense there, Punkwaddle?
What I think is right. I do think that I actually like this last little bit where we were talking about comedians you guys like or current day stuff that you guys enjoy, because it's much more difficult to find stuff, because the whole thing of word of mouth is how we learn about a lot of things and what our friends promote, what our friends like. But when everybody's complaining about everything and everybody's trying to keep up on the YouTube and the internet by complaining, like you said, about the woke things,
Frickin' pronouns.
right? So if everybody's saying this is terrible, every now and then you find out that somebody else said it was terrible actually isn't so bad and you like it, but it takes you several months to, I don't know, for the dust to settle to look at it. But it's when you actually talk about things you enjoy and people are like, hey, that's cool, and wow, that's fun and positive. And I know I haven't done a penguin positivity in months, but I'm feeling it, guys, so thanks.
Yeah.
And rebuttal.
And we
Power of Christ compels you.
if you saw that, Punkwaddle is so linked up with the puppet that when he sneezed, he made the puppet sneeze.
I don't know what you mean.
And he did it perfectly. Holy smokes! I'm breaking the fourth wall. I know, but I kudos to you, Punkwaddle. Okay.
I need to wipe my nose.
You literally got people saying "bless you."
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, Punkwaddle he infected me with a deadly virus, so I'm just gonna go over here and die now.
Airborne ponderances. It'll work into your brain.
Yes. Tune in next week while we charge Punkwaddle for murder.
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
Yeah, I will mentally destroy your mentality.
There's not much in there to destroy, but go nuts. All right, see everyone. It's almost the hour, 10 minutes till, but
yeah. His brain still has to sleep.
It's true. I gotta wake up early. All right, good night, everyone. And it's freaking hot. It's freaking hot. I want to get some ice cream. I just want to gargle a whole milkshake. That's what I want to do.
Ah! Ice cream for.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home!